reinforcements should make short work of those Earthlings.
Joker, targeted for elimination!
Reinforcing units, dispatch those Earthlings for me.
Later, Gators! Extra servant of enemies coming up!
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
You haven't saved your Earth, Task Force X. Just committed to dying on this one. Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite? Kryptonite decoupling?
What are you? Ah, I understand now. Let's see. Both iterations have been susceptible to bullets previously. Try that.
So just counter him where it hurts. All right, good enough for me.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Timing is everything, guys. Get me up.
Explosive out!
A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes.
Looks like rain.
Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more? Give these a moment. The end result may shock you.
Eliminating Deadshot!
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
How many times you planning to lose to us, huh?
Feeling a little
Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. Let's consider the other side of the equation now. Even I make room for the more useful classes. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
Wait for it!
Ah, yes. I can see the variables much more clearly now.
Taking damage.
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these?
Get moving around so I don't feel the burn.
Resistor in sights.
Not much variation here, but there is potential.
Terran signature found.
Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler and much smaller. Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. Always good to get out and move around. A different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes.
More defenses.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
New target sighted.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Target marked for removal.
Sticking a fork in the shield socket.
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful. I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
Looks like rain.
inspiration first.
Gave me the shot.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Come on, drone! Crime's a wasting! I guess I got a bit shot up. Give a girl a hand.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you. One should always try to begin with proven theory. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
Harshen my swing, drone!
Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful. And yet you foolishly persist. For days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible.
I'll drop this one.
A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element. Incineration is a very effective means of problem solving. I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a language playthrough. I need my answers, and I will not. Once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances.
Delinquent. This one's a drop and stop.
Really should have worn something warmer. Not to worry. I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to... This data is beginning to give diminishing return.
Oh boy. Oh, wow.
I'm not really used to getting winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
I've adjusted the phasing array so they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
What's up, gang? Jealous of my cool new toy? No, that would be envy.
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.
We can't afford to be reactive with this extra